So let's start with the big story that we're tracking on WION at this hour. The United States has now surpassed the death toll of Italy to become the worst affected country in the world. The United States death toll now stands at more than 20,500. What was being called the hardest week of the coronavirus pandemic for the Americans is now nearing an end, but the situation seems to be only getting worse. Meanwhile, the state of New York has also recorded more cases than any other country in the world. The state recorded as many as about 783 deaths yet again in the last 24 hours. Now, New York accounts for almost about 40% of the country's death toll. However, the rate of hospitalization in the city has remained flat, hitting a plateau, and many even believe that the curve could potentially now be flattening out in New York. But New York's Governor Andrew Cuomo claims that the state's death toll is stabilizing at a horrific rate.
News is the curve of the increase is continuing to flatten. The number of hospitalizations appears to have hit an apex, and the apex appears to be a plateau, which is what many of the models predicted, that it wasn't going to be a straight up and straight down. It was going to be a straight up. You hit the top number, and then you plateau for a period of time, and that looks like what we are doing.
Now, throughout the week, the United States has recorded almost about 2,000 new deaths every single day. However, health experts have warned that the United States death toll could reach. Now, all of these, remember, are predictions based on certain models, and they've predicted that the death toll could have been as high as 200,000 over the summer if the unprecedented stay-at-home orders are lifted after 30 days. But it is also important to note that the current restrictions on public life have been called on by governors and not the president himself. But the current federal restrictions in the country continue until the 30th of April. Meanwhile, Donald Trump continues to mull over as to when to reopen the economy. Trump will also be unveiling a new advisory council next week, which will include state governors and focus on the reopening of the American economy.
Is traveling to Washington